we're going to jump straight into it because this is going to be a interesting video at the very least. So, as a lot of you know, we have this brand new device called the VFX Creator, which is completely different to the Spawner, by the way. And there's a lot of settings, and it can be quite jarring at first when you look at this device. It jarred me as well, but I'm going to teach you guys the best and most simplest way I can. So yeah, we're gonna jump into this. So, start effects when enabled. This basically means enable it or don't enable it. Simple. Same for this. What phase do you want it to be enabled at? You use random color. Random color just means it'll be rainbows. So if you want rainbows, you use rainbows. And this also comes up with um a, a new setting which you can make it as dark or as bright as you want to get to. You can make it like that or make it like that. Make it whatever you want, but for this we're gonna just stick to that. Main color, quite obvious. You just change the color. Do you see how that's changed? Let me do a better one. Do you see now how it's changed? Main color brightness. This basically means how bright can it get. That's pretty much pale, but this is pretty much black. You can get like brighter and darker and all that. You can use a secondary color if you want, which will allow it to, well, have different objects having different colors, and yeah, I I guess this is the best way to look at it. I'm not sure what it means 100%, but you know what it means pretty much. Yeah, I made it to droplets, don't ask why. Effect generation amount. So the effect generation amount basically means how much is being generated. Like if it's a lot, then look how much more is being generated. But if I put it to 5, look how much being generated now. So it can be good for transitions, I guess, and 0 basically just doesn't exist. Um, um, Affects gravity. This basically just means does it go up high? Does it have less gravity like this? Does it like really have high gravity that keeps it down, or do you have it all the way going up? Let me tell you, the results can be quite wild if you do stuff like that. Sprite speed. This basically means how fast does it go? Look how much faster it goes now. um, uh, yeah, sprite rotation alignment. This I'm not 100% sure this means, so just look at the description. It says defines how the VVX creator shape will be shown. Random will rotate the sprites randomly. Speed will align the rotation of the sprite based on the movement direction. Planner will keep the sprites facing the device direction. You. I'm doing planner, I guess. Randomness, just basically how random the movement is. Sprite size. This is where it gets wild because you start getting stuff as big as that. And let me make this even more wild for you guys. Do you see how this can get very uh plasmalistic, let's just say. Size. This is You can change the size yet again and make it this big if you really wanted to. Do not ask why, but yeah, I guess that exists. Sprite duration is basically means how long does it go on for. I'm gonna make it so it goes on for 5 seconds, but this is in a loop, and since it's in a loop, you can change it to have a loop or not. But since it has a loop, the loop duration of how long it lasts is gonna be 10 seconds before it loops again. And yeah, you're starting to see the effects now. Loop Time between loops. Now this is where it gets a warning for anyone that has a seizure during this. Well, you see, there's other times where it can be something. Spawn size. Now, that's basically how much of it spawns. And let me show you what the effects of this is like with a different sprite. Let me show you. Yeah, it makes your game very laggy. Yeah, now will you see why we don't do that. So yeah, we're gonna head all the way back to the bottom, and stick to player is a option in the channels, which is over here. Start effect basically means does it start the actual effect or stop the actual effect. Toggle effect, just enable it pretty much. Same for this. You know what these two are. Toggle effect pause basically means activate the effect to be paused at that time. Geez, all the settings on, all the channel settings on the channel setting part? Okay, that's weird. Hmm? Oh wait, yeah, I need to activate something, that's why. Yeah, you need to activate stick to player and you'll get a lot more. Yeah, this is where you start getting a lot more stuff. Spawn on player body part and stick to player. We'll get to this later, but that's to do with channels. And I'll show you how to do that at the end of this video, which we're nearly at. Well done for getting this far, guys. Okay, leave a like and subscribe if you got this far. Spawn at player when receiving from basically means grant the player the actual effect, and wherever they move, the effect is on them or wherever you put it. Remove effect from player when it's basically opposite of this. Remove effect from all players, or start effect at player, or start effect for all players. And you can do this on and off for all players and one person and not one person opposite you, etc, etc. And I'm gonna show you what this all is. Okay, so start effect at player. So you want to receive them from channel 1, okay? Not specifically channel 1, but that's what we're going with. And you want it to be set up to something like a spawn pad, for example. So when players spawned in, transmit channel onto channel 1. And basically what this allows us to do is when I'm playing the game now, look, it won't show any, it's showing the effects, and it should be okay. Apparently it doesn't want to work. uh, let me just quickly. Why the? Oh, spawn at player. Yeah, if you do spawn at player, that's what you need. If you do, yeah, if you do spawn a player, then that's when you get this effect. As you can see, I'm warning you guys to make this at your own course, because if you make it like this, you don't have to do it like this, but if you do, that's your problem, not mine, okay? That's all you need to know. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Leave a like and subscribe, as I said earlier. And also share this video to your friends if you ever want to show them how to get better at creative. Because honestly, that's all I want to do at this point. I want to help people get better at creative and just publish maps, okay? That's all I want. Anyways, guys, bye.